Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I will mainly talk about two things. I want to make a few comments about the level of capital capacity in our markets. And then secondly, I will spend time on comparing our experience from emerging Asia, put the views of hubs and spikes a bit into perspective, Shanghai, Singapore, Dubai, and so on and so forth. Let me start with the capital first. It's currently a hotly debated topic in the industry. Record capital levels over $500 billion reinsurance industry. Let me make a provocative statement. I think this is by far not enough capital. By a long stretch, not enough. Let me tell you why. If we see how both in this region, here, MENA, but also in emerging Asia, in other emerging markets, how numbers of risks, density of risks, complexity of risks, I'm not even talking about nat cats per se, how that is growing and hopefully projected to grow, we will need significantly more capital. Now, short-term challenges, of course, but I have trust in all of us. We are experienced leaders of our companies. The short-term challenge is to make sure that whoever gives us that capital, that we provide adequate returns. Notwithstanding that, give you just two or three examples. In the years 2003 to 2008, there were several natural catastrophes in the ASEAN and Indian subcontinent. Approximately 500,000 people lost their lives. What did we do as an industry? We got up and told everybody, oh, not a loss for us, right? Fine, from a short-term P&L perspective, that's perfectly okay. But how come as an industry we have not been able yet to provide solutions for 500,000 people affected by such catastrophes? So that's where I want to reach out. These are not solutions that anybody, certainly not ACR as a company which in its 7th year of operation, it's not something we can take out of a drawer, but this is something that societies and governments do expect from us. The analogy is, go 100 years back, cars were new on the road, nobody knew what even a car as a potential risk factor is, and as an industry we've learned to deal with it. We've developed solutions. Is everything perfect? No, but we've developed solutions that customers are buying, and it is business for us that over time has proven to make the necessary return. So that's reaching out to everybody. Here is the opportunity, but also the challenge. What does make me optimistic, I'll give you one example. Certain states in India, they have managed to take micro health insurance schemes off the shelf and make it work at provincial levels. We're talking 30-40 million people insured, so it has scale. Again, it's not without its challenges, we're well aware of that, but as an industry, obviously we do have the necessary capabilities and capacities to develop such type of solutions. I give you two specific examples where our company has taken the lead. We have set up two pool solutions, one of them exclusively dealing with natural catastrophe risks, and the other one dealing with agricultural risks. And this arrangement offers two things. It offers our partners an ability to access natural catastrophe and agricultural risks from markets where they are not physically present. And on the flip side, it also allows those partners to provide capital for such type of solutions. I think again as an industry, yes, we all have leadership, we want to be the first to do something, we want to come fastest to the market and so on and so forth, but many of those challenges ahead of ourselves, they will only be able to solve them if we do that together and develop solutions that ultimately customers really want to buy. Now why are we in Dubai? We opened up a branch less than half a year ago. For a company of only 300 people in its 7th year of operation, that's not a small step. We are, of course, consistently looking where is our journey going to take us. And there's a couple of reasons why we chose Dubai. Number one, the focus on emerging market risk landscape and emerging market dynamics is something which is very close to our heart from day one. So almost naturally, any environment which shows us these emerging market dynamics is something that we feel we have a value proposition to bring to the table. Let me be specific. I've been working with a company that grew its motor business from about 5 billion US to 8 billion US. That's a single country, it's China. At the same time, this company managed to take about 15% points loss ratio off in the same year. So this until that date, it's been globally unseen and unheard of. So if we take a more traditional classic approach that for everything we do, we need 20 years loss triangles and umpteenth experience and data to prove it, it's just not going to work. Because the data is not there. And even if there is 20 years of data, the dynamics, how quickly markets develop, how risk landscapes develop, will put a very big question mark over how much we can really do with 20 years loss experience. Secondly, and this is obviously stating the obvious, we are attracted by, let's say, in widest sense of the word, infrastructure, transport, talent, strong regulation, all these type of considerations. The view is then, if we go 10, 20 years down the road, how many hubs do we think there will be? And let me focus on maybe emerging Middle East, North Africa, Asia. If we just take a simple benchmark for every 500 million to 1 billion people, one insurance hub. So this means there will be demand, not only in medium space, but there will be demand for more hubs to be developed and to offer opportunities for all of us. So if we take Middle East, Northern Africa, there's a bit different ways of defining the region, but we can easily say 400 to 500 million population. So if we take an optimistic outlook, GDP growth, industrialization, risk complexity keeps going and going, there's more than enough room for a place like Dubai to prosper and to service the client's needs in the region. Certainly, no doubt, sooner or later, China will need its own hub. Whether this is going to be Shanghai, Beijing, Hong Kong, whatever, we can debate. India, over a longer period of time, we do remain optimistic. This timing we can debate. That's probably going to take some time to develop. We can remain optimistic, so we could say there is certainly enough space for another hub in that area as well. I would probably like to conclude with those words. Again, the capital is there. We need the capital as an industry. There's a twofold challenge. Challenge is long term to provide solutions, services, products that our clients want. Short term, again, as leaders, as managers of a company, we need to make sure we deliver the returns. And again, the Middle Eastern region for us as a company, very close to our heart, emerging markets, dynamics, and we're looking forward to growth, more opportunities, and more challenges along the way. And with that, I would like to thank you for listening to me.